Yeah, the thing is part-time batch is for the working professional and the person who are in the final year. So that is being well decided from the Masai's perspective. So anyone who is working and they can't afford the time because they are addicted to their salary or they
Right.
can't have the freedom to choose the time. So they can come to Masai in the part-time batch, or the folks who are in the college, they can join the part-time batch.
So hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this video, we are going to take interview Mr. Ranjan Kumar, who graduated Masai from the part-time batch. और हम आज उनकी जर्नी जानेंगे और हम ये एक तरीके से जजमेंट करेंगे कि पार्ट टाइम बैच करना ज्यादा सही है, फुल टाइम या पार्ट टाइम करना चाहिए, तो किन लोगों के लिए ज्यादा बेटर है पार्ट टाइम करना और फुल टाइम करना किन लोगों के लिए ज्यादा बेटर है। और आपके सारे काफी सारे क्वेश्चन आए थे कि यार पार्ट टाइम के ऊपर भी वीडियोस बनाओ, पार्ट टाइम के भी ऊपर लेके आओ, तो मैं आज आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ रंजन कुमार को। सो आज रंजन कुमार से हम जानेंगे उनका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था मसाई में और कैसे उनकी प्लेसमेंट हुई, कितना टाइम लगा और पार्ट टाइम में उन्होंने कैसे जॉब उनको मिली। सो हाय रंजन।
Hi Arjun.
सो फर्स्टली रंजन, वेलकम टू माय चैनल।
Yeah, thanks.
एंड रंजन, आप हमारी ऑडियंस को थोड़ा अपने बारे में बताइए एंड लाइक ओवर टू यू रंजन।
Yeah, hi guys. Rajan this side, and I had done my BTech from Guru Gobind Singh University, and I have my graduation in electrical and electronics, and I had a work experience of 1.5 year in the field of subject matter expert. But yeah, in the 12th I have computer science, so I have some basic understanding of C++. And after working in the field of corporate in subject matter expert, I got to realize that I had to work upon my skill set. So at my workplace I got to know about the Masai school from one of my colleagues, and then after I checked out each and everything about the Masai, and I found it interesting, and then after I gave the test of the Masai, so then after I get enrolled into the part-time batch, and that was in the part-time batch too. And that batch was starting in 26th July 2021. And I started my Masai curriculum with my job. And after starting the curriculum with my job, I found it interesting. And then after thinking like that it's a good stuff for me, and then after continuing the job with the Masai curriculum for 4 or 5 months, then after I in the month of December, when the tough thing or the tougher time came in Masai, and that moment of time I have won the trust of the Masai, and then after I resigned from my last job and started my continued my Masai journey from thereafter with total focus on the Masai curriculum. So that's my journey about this.
Okay, so as you said ki like you studied BTech, right?
Yeah.
Like you learned already, like you are in field of CS. Okay, so
No,
like
no. I am from non-CS electrical
okay,
and electronics.
okay, you know something about CS, right? You know this
Yeah,
CS C++ language.
yeah.
So like ki if anyone's who from a non-CS background, like you know CS C++ a little thing, but आपको थोड़ी बहुत कोडिंग की नॉलेज होगी आई थिंक, अगर आपको C++ आती है। तो जो
Yes, yes.
बिल्कुल नॉन सी एस से है, मतलब जिसको बिल्कुल ही कोडिंग नहीं आती, क्या वो पार्ट टाइम में ज्वाइन कर सकता है?
Yeah, the thing is the how much I know the C or C++ at that moment of time. I have read it in 11th and 12th,
ओके।
and then after I lived all the stuff related to coding in the colleges, and then after as I was totally inclined towards the government exam like in the gate or the core electrical exams,
राइट।
so I don't have any touch in the computer science or any coding language at that moment of time. So
ओके।
yeah, but I have the very little basic understanding of the coding and how the things work. So after giving the half attempt in the gate or say what the things I have achieved there,
Mm,
So then after I joined Masai, so coming to your question that whether one can grasp the thing, those who
mm,
don't have any understanding of coding. So I will have a clear answer. Yes, one can do this definitely, because I have seen this in my batch also, because many of the fellows are from non-CS background and not from the neither from the BTech. Many of the folks are from the BA or from the non-BTech also, and someone coming from the BA or from the other bachelor's or the simple graduation degree. So if those guys put efforts from their side, so and many of the folks, those who I know, they did better than me and do they understand the coding better than me also. And they don't. This guy don't have any coding background and neither they have the BTech degree. So the thing is that the Masai put the things from the very scratch.
right.
So they will pick the stuff from the ABCD of the coding to the next level that is required for the job. So yeah, anyone coming from any background, no background matters until unless student is putting effort from their end. And it's the vice versa also, because someone coming from the CS background or
Mm,
from the BTech backgrounds, and if they don't put the effort from their end,
right.
so they will definitely deteriorate from the further stages also. So it's a vice versa. So it's the effort of the students, and the curriculum is well structured. Everyone can grasp the thing in a easy way. If conditionally, they will have to put the efforts from their side.
Yeah, like I think the all game is hard work and efforts, right? How much you are doing, how much you are doing hard work and like putting your efforts. If you are putting the efforts in the right direction with the right hard work, so you can achieve like what you want. Like as I am also from the non CS and I did the BCom.
Yeah,
So
great.
like yeah, like many students ask me the question key, like if I'm from BA or BCom, so can I do? So like you can do, but the only the thing is key you have the passion, like you have the interest,
Yeah, that's
then
the
you can do.
foremost thing that is required.
Yeah, like so the same question is that key one more question, like I'm from the non CS background and I choose Masai full time. So
Yeah,
if anyone like from non CS and he choose uh non like he choose your batch like part time batch,
yeah.
so like क्या करिकुलम रहता है पार्ट टाइम बैच का, और क्या लाइक क्या करिकुलम रहता है कि क्या से क्लासेस चलती हैं और क्या इवोल्यूशंस क्या वो रहते हैं.
Yeah, so if someone is not in the college or neither in the working, so they will have to join the full-time course only in order to continue with the course. So the ideology to bring the part-time batch is to gather and to contribute something for the working professional or the
Mhm.
guys who are in a tier 3 college or some other colleges or pursuing some other degrees, those who having the interest in the full stack development. So this is in the ideology of that thing only, and the curriculum content is basically like that. In the part-time batch and in the full-time batch, the curriculum is totally same. And coming to the point that I figured it out, like the numbers of questions what have been discussed or being given to the thing is now the part-time batch for is for those who are in the college or those who are in the working professionals.
Okay, timing
Timing
for
is
fine.
like, yeah, timing is like in the starting of the course curriculum,
Hmm.
the course will be little bit slow, or like at mine time it was slow because it is for the duration of 1 year.
Okay.
So, but yeah, but after 1 month, the course structure has been changed because it's hard for the team to engage all the student motivated for the such a long
Mhm.
span of time. So then after the course is paced according to the schedule that was converted into the 30-week schedule. So like timings like the curriculum will start from 7:30, and like 7:45 to 8 o'clock we have Scrum where all the batches of the part-time got together, and then after they will know about what's the curriculum of the day and what are the all stuffs that are going around in the part-time batches. And after 8 to 10 we have the regular classes. So sorry, from 8 to 10 we have the regular class, and then after 10 to 10:15 we have a break, and after 10:15 to 11:30 or whenever the doubts going on, so one should have to attend the doubt session or the mentor session. Those who have any doubts, they can get it cleared from the mentors. So that's like the basic structure and the time schedule for the part-time batch. It's like starting from 7:45 till 11:30, or it's like whenever someone having doubts before 11:30, or some plus minus 5 or 10 minutes up and down.
When students complete their assignments. Because
Yeah, it's like when we match in accordance with the full-time batch, na,
right.
it's a hard deadline time. Like we have to fix solve the assignment in the given interval of time.
Okay.
Yeah, but when we come to the part-time batch, we have some deadlines also. But yeah, the team gives some time to complete the assignment before the completion of the units. So yeah, because everyone or most of them are in the colleges or they are working, so not everyone having the time to manage daily apart from the curriculum. So yeah, the part-time curriculum is structured such a way that the students or the folks have to put extra efforts in the weekend, and on the daily basis also they have to make some time to give to the to complete the assignments. It's not like hard and fast rule to complete the assignment on the same day, just like as compared to the full time batch.
Okay. So do you have classes to on Saturday, Sundays?
Yeah, it's like on the Saturday we have classes, and talking about the Sundays, as all the faculties and all the staffs needs
Ah,
holiday, so it's
holidays. Okay.
like that's why neither the classes run on Sunday, neither in the full time nor on the part time batch.
So how can you get a leave on Saturdays on from office? Like i-
No, because in the IT firm, because most of the folks are from
okay,
the IT, or
5 days work.
some of the, yeah. So if someone is not from having the 5 days working, they make the structure in such a way that they should get the recordings of the Saturday class also.
Okay.
And in most of the time, because they consider the valid reasons from the students also, so they have structured and planned the things in accordance such like that nothing the important thing is getting missed from the students. So if anything such is anything that is much important or like this, they said rescheduled it for the Monday, or either they will provide the recordings for the same.
Okay. So how much your course duration? Like in how many months or how many units you cleared
Yeah,
your course, all course?
yeah, it's designed in such a way like in the full-time batch also or in the part-time also, the curriculum is structured in 6 units, and the duration for the both is 30 weeks now, 30
Right.
weeks for part-time and 30 weeks for full-time. And the thing that is coming different is like in the part-time batch you have to complete the DSA curriculum first,
Hmm.
and then after the coding started.
Okay.
But if we go to the full-time batch, the DSA and the coding go hands on hands.
Right.
So that's you know better than me,
So
I guess.
you are doing DSA first, then coding.
Yeah, we have to complete the DSAs in the starting,
Okay.
and then after coding starting, and along with the coding, we have to solve the assignments of the DSA,
Okay.
and the proper revision of the DSA is going hands on with the coding.
Yeah, like in full time we have classes, two classes in a day, DSA as well as.
For the DSA and other for the
Yeah.
coding, I
Do you
guess.
have any skeleton classes?
Yeah, we have skeleton, but the frequency is a bit low in the full part-time batch,
Yeah, yeah.
as most of the folks are giving less time, so we have to cover much
Right.
things in a
Right.
small amount of time. And the persons are also from the corporate world, so they know the things a bit more than the full-time folks that are coming without any work experience like stuff.
Okay. Okay. So can you tell us about the Mac process? Do you have Mac process?
Yeah, each and I tell you now, each and every all the stuffs are same. The thing is that the pace is being different from the Masai team, and the efforts put in from the students are more than what can be visualized from the time what the other folks are putting. Because in the last moment of time, most of the folks are putting full efforts in the part-time
Right.
balls also. So that's the thing. So Mac process is also there. So in this, they will prepare your resume and they will prepare your portfolio, and
Portfolio,
then
GitHub.
after, yeah, they will look at your, they will prepare your LinkedIn, and they will also look at your GitHub also. So what are the things that are required for the job point of view? They will prepare you in each and every regards. And most importantly, the thing that they covered is like they give you the mock interviews also, and on behalf of that they will give the scorings and what are the areas of your weakness and strong points. So that's give a immense thing, because it's give you a confidence for the interview, what the things you are lagging at, or what are the things that are good for you.
Right. Like when did you complete your Mac process and it is all these things? So after that, like you sit for placement, you set for placements.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So how many companies like you set for placement?
Yeah, for the placements, I sit for two companies only.
Okay.
So in the first company, I got to the final rounds, and from that point of that, like they didn't pick any student from our batch.
Oh,
Oh, and then after in the second company, I set for the placement, and I got cleared in the second itself.
okay. So can you please tell me the what was the round of your company? Like the coding
Yeah,
round and the
in the first company, I have to sit for, I guess, 4 rounds, I guess. So I went up to the 3 rounds, and that is the final round. Because then after there is only one final round with the manager for the discussion stuff. And for the second company, I have given two interviews, like one for the screening,
hmm.
and then after the technical round and the HR round on the same day itself. Because
Okay.
in the 2 days it got completed for the second company.
So was it like DSA asked in
No, it's it's the role of full stack. So they touched each and every area of front end, back end. But they ask different things from different stuff.
like
Yeah,
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 like many students ask the question ki is DSA important like for the interview or something. So like what's your
yeah,
opinion?
yeah. From my point of view, like that, it's depend upon the company what they are looking for. So the main thing is like one should put the one should give the time more time the things that they are good at, because every folks are different and every have their strong points and weak
Right,
point.
right.
So I got this answer from my mentor, that is Amandia. Uh,
Okay, Aman.
so
Yeah. He's
so
very cool guy.
yeah, so he told me like that in the final stage also I was also frustrated.
Right.
So I have also the same doubt for which I have to give the more time.
Mm,
So he told me like, yeah, you have to distribute your time as per your strong and weak points. So the things which you are good at, either you are good at coding or either you are good at DSA. So the thing which you are good at, you should have to give 60% of time to that, and 40% of the time to the things that you are thinking that you are not good at. Because each and everything are important. You can't sit for the placement for just one coding or like DSA. We have to keep the things in both hands in hand, because depend upon the totally on the interviewer.
okay. So like how is it feeling to work like now? Like before you also did job, right? And now
Yeah,
you are also doing. So like what was the difference? Like before Ranjan and after Ranjan, like before Masai and after Masai.
yeah. The foremost thing that I learned from the Masai is like the attitude towards the learning, and the second thing is like the problem solving, and the third one is like just perspective to see the problems. It's not like a problem, it's a stuff for learning. So these all are the things that I learned from the Masai. And the foremost thing that I learned from the Yogeshwar, like, yeah, those the guys who are reading the books,
Right.
it's kind of mind blowing, because I think the things that I changed from my mindset point of view is like when I started reading books, it's created a burst in my mind that yeah, what I am thinking and what's the world is going on.
Like
So
which books did you read?
yeah, I read some psychological book and things that psychological books I read most, and then after the biography and some stuff that are written from the profound writers belonging to psychology or philosophy.
Yeah, like these right kinds of books or this kind of things. If you are doing these kind of things, so it's that can be helpful to like
Yeah,
we
it
can say ki,
changes the mindset or the
yeah,
perspective.
mindset. Because in Masai, like if you are doing, you know, this is a long journey. Like it look like short, but actually that was a very long, because we are
Yeah,
benefiting,
it's
right?
not the end from the Masai or you are living from the thing that you learn from the Masai is like you got an attitude towards the problem solving,
Right,
and the things that they are working most is to change your mindset,
right,
because the persons or the folks that they are coming in the part-time or the full-time batch, the mindset is something different when you join the Masai and when you leave the Masai, that is completely different, because the coding stuff that they told you can learn from somewhere else also,
yeah.
or stuffs that they are preparing and the mindset they are preparing for is you can't learn from yourself or without the guidance of themselves.
Okay. So like Ranjan, like we have the opportunity to take Java, like in full time we have to opportunity to take Java or like a MERN path. So do you have any opportunity in part time also?
I guess till my time there is no such thing to choose upon the Java or the Mon thing. But yeah, I have one opinion that language doesn't matter, because when you go to the corporate, each company is using different languages. So it's like you have when you go to the corporate, you have to learn the things because where you are placed. So language is never a barrier when you go into the corporate. So that's the thing what Masai they are preparing us for.
Okay.
So language is not a barrier at any moment of time, because once you learn one framework and one language, you can switch from one to second easily within a 1 or 2 weeks.
Right, right. Like if you know learn how to learn, you can learn
Yeah, because
anything.
the thing, na, I also learned React at the Masai, and then after when I got placed, I have to work on Angular. So
Okay.
yeah, so it's not same for all, because each folks are some folks are working on React or the text that we have learned, because but half of them are learning on the new stuff. So it's a never ending learning process. So it's a good stuff to learn each and everything or new things at a new
Right,
place.
right. Like so one of the main question like I ever faced that ki many students ask here what's the role of communication in this, like in the interviews, right? Like ever, you know, is really English matter in at the time of interview?
Uh, I don't say English, but the thing what it matters, how clearly you put your thoughts, and because the things that you know, you can be judged upon how you presented the things. So the presentation skills definitely matters. How you present the stuff that you know, because the interviewer judge on behalf of what are the things you know,
Yeah,
because the questions you don't know and you don't answer, they don't just on behalf of that, but the things how you explained and how you presented in behalf of them is most important. So on that, language is I have some 50-50 opinion on that, but yeah, the presentation skills is something that is foremost important. And for the language question, I will say like uh, it's depend upon interviewer. You can't say like English is not important or important, but yeah, from my perspective, I think it's important, because it's really helpful for someone to judge.
right. Understand.
The thing is like you have some presentation skill to present your thoughts, because when you go to the corporate also now you have to work in teams.
Right.
and that the Masai also prepares you for like you have to work in team, and that we also learned in the construct bit also. So when you are working in the team, what you are thinking and what how you are presenting and how others are interpreting you. So that's the thing. That's why the presentation or the
So like as Ranjan said us told us about the key, like how communication matters, or like you can say ki communication is just a, you know, it's just a way to express yourself, like whether like it is in English or it is in Hindi. But in Masai the preferable language is English, right? So the other question is like Ranjan, I have some two three questions more. So like you know like if you are, if you graduated, if you done your course, like you are not placed yet, so how must I help you to place?
so after the completion of the course, when you sit for the placement after the Masai accreditation, so at that moment of time, you have been given the proper revision questions for the DSA and for the coding assignments also. And apart from that, they also give the reading material. So they are properly monitoring what are the stuffs you are submitting and how you are preparing and how you are going for the interviews. So it's like you have been given sufficient time or sufficient opportunity to crack the opportunity. So it's the effort or the things that you have to complete the assignment and prepare yourself for the interview. So from the Masai's perspective, you have been given ample opportunity to grab one opportunity. And apart from that, they will give you the proper assignment and each and every stuff to complete so that you can be placed easily.
Yeah. So like, so one more thing about that, ki data analytics is also part of our Masai.
Yeah.
So what do you think about it? Is it a part time or full time, or like what your opinion? Ki whom should choose data analytics, or like full time like web development? So what do you think about the data analytics?
Yeah, adding to the last question, what are the stuff that we have to prepare for the interview? The theory questions are very much important because these questions are asked each and every time, because the interviewers don't have that much time to give you a DSA question and they will start from scratch to end for each and every interview. Because but each and every interview you have to face the theoretical questions from the JavaScript or the React, so you should have to prepare for that. In very much good way, because that is the most asked questions in the interviews that determines whether you are will be placed or not.
Okay. And what do you think about the data analytics course?
Yeah, it's depend upon the interest of the individuals, whether they are looking for the analyst role or they are totally interested in the development. And the stuff, I am also not from the analytics batch, so I can't
Oh
comment
yeah,
that
yeah,
much on that.
right.
But yeah, someone who are good at observing and who are good at maths and they look at the insights, I think they are much more suited for the analytics course. But yeah, the course has been structured as it is being guided and oriented from the Masai. So that's I think it's good for the folks who are joining.
Okay. So like as you are working in a company, in Gurgaon based company, so like so do you think like it's really slow down in the market? Recession is coming or recession is going?
Uh, it's a mixed stuff because you can't predict like it's going or it's coming. You can predict, but you can't predict it's going. And it's a thing like that. The bigger folks or the bigger companies are having firing up some of the employees, but the effects is that when they are firing up, the smaller companies are making opportunities out of them because they got some chance to boost up their technology or learn from the mistakes that the other companies are doing. So it's not the stuff that hits most the tech in most of the cases. because the recession, whenever the come, the tech is the last stuff that is being affected, because whatever the things come, tech will be always there. So yeah, it's being seen in the bigger companies, but yeah, the smaller companies having much more hiring as compared to previous things. So it's good or it's bad because depends upon the stuff what you are looking at. It's neither good or neither bad.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
depends upon an opportunity or luck.
Like it's a game of demand and supply only.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah. Yeah, like so like so thank you Ranjan to coming my channel, and at last I want to like give you a suggestion to who are coming, like who are want to join the part-time batch, like what's your suggestion to them?
Apart from that, if someone is having the dropout or someone who is capable of managing the time in terms of financial, so they can join the full-time batch also, because in the curriculum wise all the stuffs are same. It's like if you want some extra income or some things that you are in extra, you have to put in extra also.
Yeah, like
So
you
that's
guys
the
are
thing.
amazing. You guys are
so
amazing.
that's the thing. If you wanted to have some extra thing, you have to give some extra time also. So, but apart from that, the curriculum point, each and everything is same. Nothing will be changed. Question by question and assignment, each and everything is same. It's the pace. Sometimes you feel it's speedy, but
Yeah,
it should be understandable because these guys are giving 12 hours in a day and you are giving 3 hours. But it can be manageable for sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like thank you Ranjan
Yeah,
at last.
thanks.
So thank you guys for watching this video. Our purpose is just to like aware you from the part-time batch, like what's the part-time batch, and what's the criteria, and too many things. So uh so that's it in this video, and thank you so much for watching this video.